if you're a Sagittarius born November 22nd through December 21st, what can you expect for the month of April 2020? Let's tune in and find out. Well, Sagittarius, I feel like you may have gotten some good news already in early April. It could be that, you've sold a property. It could be that you had a new baby. It could be that you just found out you were pregnant. It could be, I just feel this happy energy. So it feels like it's personal. It feels like there's a victory here. There's just this really happy energy. So something really going your way for a change. It could even be that, your child came home from school and there's some positive things in that. Or it could be that you had somebody who had the virus and they've healed from it and they're well. So I just feel like you're entering April with this happy energy and excitement and positivity about the future. So that's nice for a change. Okay, so let's see romantic relationships. Those Sages that are in a coupled romantic relationship, what's in store for you this month? I just feel like there's this beautiful kind of weaving in your relationship that's happening. Just this camaraderie, this connection, this ebb and this flow, and it's just really symbiotic, and it's just beautiful, and it feels like you're both on the same page. And whether you even know whether you're staying together or not, it doesn't even matter. It just feels like you're present and you're both in the flow, and it feels really beautiful. So whether this is a trial run for your relationship, or you are trying to figure out if you're staying together or not staying together, or but it just feels like this beautiful ebb and flow back and forth where you guys are just weaving the dynamic of your family together. So it's really beautiful. Let's look and see, for those of you that are single, Sages, and interested in romance, what April can bring for you. There's an opportunity in the middle of the month to really shine the light on someone special. It may be somebody that you've been in touch with or you've been kind of exploring, and there may be an opportunity for you to actually spend more time together or be closer together, and whether that's just a Zoom call or whether there's an actual face-to-face connection. But I'm just seeing like the middle of the month, like the 15th to the 20th, around in there, this opportunity to really get closer. I don't know that it takes root then, but there's a meeting or a connection around that time, and it may not really fully blossom until the summer, until like June. But there's an opportunity for you to connect with somebody during that time frame, mid-April. We also have a new moon in Taurus on April 22nd, which could also bring in new relationship energy for you as well. Okay, let's move into career and see what's possible with the career for Sagittarius. See you changing, like really looking hard at your career. Do I like this? Do I like the way it's going? Do I like, if you're somebody who partners with other people, do I like that partner? Do I want to get rid of this partner? Or if you hire agents or other people on your behalf, do I want to keep them? Do I want to let them go? I just see you kind of like revamping, rescripting life. And I feel the fear around that, like I'm holding my breath. Is this the right thing to do? Should I do this? Should I not do this? And same with employees. Do I let them go? Do I keep them? So there's this whole like just rewriting that's happening, rescripting, and it feels like in April a free flow of ideas and thoughts. Not necessarily that you're going to act on them, but allow them up, allow yourself to explore them. The more that you can explore them, the more expansion that you can give each idea or energy, the more comfortable you get in making a choice and making a good choice for yourself. And you'll really feel like you've vetted everything and that you've really thought this through. So I really feel like the month of April is really about scripting your way out, writing yourself a new ending and a new beginning. And that's what this month feels like for you, just like exploring all different avenues for what you want life to look like. And I can feel the tightness around that, it's a little scary. Like, am I going to make it? Should I keep doing this line of work? Especially for people that, you've just been seeing so many challenges and now this stops, right? Like if you have a restaurant that already had challenges, or if you're a farmer and things have already been tight, like the price of corn, right? Like, do I stay in this? Or if you're somebody who's, has a small business and it was already being squeezed and now it's just stopped and dead, what do you do? Do you revive it? Do you close the doors now? Do you hold what do you do? So it's like you breathe and you explore all the avenues in April, this way and this way and this way and this way, and you let go, and then you'll open to the right one. You just will. It will just all open up for you. But the fact that you're being willing to spend time, and whether it's 3, 4, 5 days exploring it this way, and then this way, and then this way, and then this way, by the time you get to May, you'll have vetted everything, and you'll have a really good sense of what's next for you. So I just see you really, really rewriting and exploring your career. And there's nothing definitive that happens in April. I feel like that's a little bit down the road. I feel like you're just getting your wheels going and turning as to what's possible. Okay, let's see about money for Sagittarius. So, I feel like for a lot of you, the money has dried up in one place. It's kind of like, it's just like, it reminds me of just like it just closes, right? But at the same time, I feel like then there's another thing that breaks open. So I see you finding other ways to make money. So if what you were doing is just stopped, if you stop and you look, well, for instance, we used restaurant, then okay, now you're not having people in, but you can go to not catering, but you can go to pickup service and other things which aren't as obviously lucrative, but you might find that you're instead teaching classes online, teaching cooking, right? You're thinking of different ways that you can explore conversation around your enterprise. So I just see where one closes, another door opens. So I feel like you're going to have money coming in, and I do feel like you already have some resources. So if you would be somebody that would choose to like, okay, we're going to close this, we're not going to open back up, I feel like you're in control in doing that, if that's what you're choosing to do. And I feel like that control opens doors for other ideas, because like I said, I see you going through all these ideas, and I see you only doing that with another idea appearing. So I don't feel like you're hanging out there not knowing. Okay, let's look at your health. So breathing is coming up as your health, your breath, lungs, just being able to breathe, relax, trust. So don't get ahead of yourself. Slow down, take some deep breaths. Remember being grateful for your breath, being grateful for the body, being grateful for the state of mind is all going to help bring you down into what's important and what's possible for yourself. And that's going to keep your health on track. It's going to keep your health. It's going to keep you a healthy body, healthy vibration, healthy mind. So I would put all your emphasis on health this month, on your breathing, and whether you go online and find different breathing classes, or you just take deep breaths every day, or you walk, do mindfulness with breathing. Whether you do Kundalini yoga and you breathe in a certain way, but breathing is really how you're going to stay healthy this month and really relieve a lot of stress for you. Let's see if there's anything unexpected for you guys this month. Yeah. Okay. So the unexpected is that it's all in your head. that like when I started this conversation, you guys were light, you were happy, this good news had just happened, these opportunities had shown up, whatever, there was this beautiful thing that delighted you. And then we went into your head and all these scenarios and all this conversation. And notice how that shut all that energy down. And the unexpected twist is that it's all on you. It's how you create it. It's how you design it. It's how you think about it. And so the unexpected is that like, wow, It's all in here. Depending on how I look at things is whether or not I'm happy. And that's the unexpected realization that you get this month, that you're actually in control of your own happiness, that you actually have more control than you realized in your life, that you can change things and be happy, that it doesn't have to look like the way it's looked the last decade or even the last year, that you can make these changes and you can be really happy and relieved about it. Like, oh, so much better. Like, I just see you going, oh my God, it was the best thing that ever happened. I let this go and I let that go and I stopped doing this. I'm like, I'm so happy now, right? I just feel like so many of these things that you're worried about, you're gonna like really figure it out, and you're gonna see how you had all the answers, and you earlier in the month when you started the shrinking was because you were giving your power away and looking outside and seeing how things outside were, you were allowing them to contribute to your anxiety or your fear, or oh my God, this means this and this means that, instead of pulling back and going, wait, what do I want? And once you realized you stepped back and what do you want and how do you want to play and how you want to create, everything opened up for you. And that's what was unexpected, that you have control at the whole time. It reminds me of Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, that she had those red shoes on the whole time and all she had to do is click, click her heels 3 times. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. And poof, it happened. And she was happy and content and it all worked out. So there's a happy ending for you guys. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for viewing and watching and liking my intuitive astrology. I love it when you share it with your friends or comment below. Have a great month, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you again next month.